Hey guys, it's Tom. Welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Today I got my hands on the ASUS Zenscreen Touch, otherwise known as the MB16AMT for the exact model number. Well done ASUS. This is basically a 15.6 inch sized portable monitor in basically a large tablet form factor. So it's slick and portable for whatever you need. But this is the top spec version, which also includes stereo speakers, an integrated battery, and a touchscreen panel for your PC too. So I've put this video together just as a little bit of an unboxing, show it working with a few devices, connectivity, and why I think this is such an awesome product. So let's get to it. So let's get started with this thing. Straight from the top, you'll see the smart foldable case. I'll go into a bit of detail on this in a little bit later in the video because this is a brilliant product in itself. So we'll just put this to the side for now. Next, your paperwork. Most people just glaze over these, but if you've never used this product before, do check out this guide as it'll tell you what cables to use and how that smart foldable case works. Obviously, you get your cables in the box. You get a USB-C to USB-C cable. This will give you both power and the display on DisplayPort compatible devices. And next, your HDMI cable. So this product does use micro HDMI, which is not so commonly used. So it's awesome that you get one in the box here. Next, an ASUS branded pen. Nice touch, nice to have. And then your USB-A to USB-C adapter. If you have an older machine that doesn't have USB-C on it, then just use this, plug in that USB-C cable, and you'll be able to use the DisplayPort functionality. And underneath this tray, you'll find the main product, the Zenscreen itself. Well protected and looking awesome. Now, just before moving on, I went to check this box before throwing everything away, and I found another little box inside. And in here, you will find a mains charger, which I wasn't expecting. You got a UK 3-pin and European 2-pin, and it has got a USB-A port, so you will need to use that included adapter to use the USB-C cable. So there you have it. There's your inbox content for this product, the Zenscreen Touch product itself, the smart folio case, the USB-C cable, micro HDMI cable, that little USB-A adapter, do not lose that, and your ASUS pen, and of course the hidden mains charger. So let's get this thing set up. So first impressions of this thing are really, really good. Bearing in mind the feature set with the battery and the touch panel is still only 8mm thin. It even has a metal frame for keeping it rigid, but it's also got a space grey finish, which is a big win for a Mac fan like myself. The speaker grills are on the side, nice and tidy. But once you get it in the smart case, that's when you really notice how well thought out this product is. With a series of folds, grooves, and magnets, it's not just there for protection, but it is a really sturdy stand solution too. And there's even a portrait mode for coders and designers. When it comes to compatibility, this guy is a winner. Single cable for both the video feed and power. I've tried it on the MacBook Pro, my Mac Mini, and I even used it on my older trash can design Mac Pro. It's just plug and play, and your computer will just treat it like any desktop monitor with all the color profiles and arrangements via the preferences and settings. I did even manage to get the touchscreen working on Mac, which was pretty cool, but it's not supported out of the box, so I did have to go and find some third-party software. It even works with iPad Pro, and I'm sure it works with other tablets too. By default, it just mirrors the display using the single cable for both power and output. But some apps do use the multi-screen functionality, including my favorite video editor for the iPad, which is LumaFusion Touch. It enables you to use the second screen as a viewer for the output. Now, HDMI wise, I had to test this for gaming. Some people will use it for cameras too. Tested it with an Nintendo Switch and the PS4. Now, bear in mind, you will need to use either the battery or external power to plug it in via USB. But using, now this is impressive, the internal battery, I did get a solid 2.5 hours when gaming. Next, as boring as it sounds, is the improved 5-way joystick. There's a lot of functionality and options here. This is not a watered down monitor or screen. And it's a big improvement on previous versions because I had an older model which had this weird 2-button configuration that just wasn't intuitive at all. But you've got all your shortcuts as well for controlling things like brightness, contrast, blue filter, and of course input mode. I guess it works like a monitor should, which is the real winner here. It's actually about 8mm thick. Even with the smart case, it is the ultimate backpack friendly portable monitor I've ever used. In one backpack I can fit my entire camera rig, gaming setup, or if I'm just doing a lot of traveling for work. Now a couple of things I want to highlight here to set expectations, as some might see these as negatives. If we go back to this iPad comparison footage, we can see that the brightness on the ASUS isn't as strong as the iPad. The ASUS by design is a bus-powered low voltage device, so it's never going to have the same level of brightness as a powered device such as an iPad, computer, laptop, or even a dedicated monitor. And next might be a bit of a deal breaker for some people, but this screen is not 4K resolution. It is 1080p 60Hz max. Now at 15.6 inches, do you really need 4K resolution? I mean, I use this every day in my lockdown setup. For video editing, this entire video was made using this screen, graphic design and media consumption and web content. But I guess the big problem is the price tag that ASUS have set of 350 plus is way too much for a screen to not have 4K. So I don't think it's the lack of 4K that's the issue, I think it's the price tag. But let's not finish on a negative here. I've shown you some of the reasons why this is a good product, why it's a great monitor and a brilliant package with that smart case. I've been using a previous version for a couple of years, which is why I upgraded to this more expensive model. So I definitely see the value and I highly recommend it. So in a nutshell, there's a small guide for you on the ASUS Zenscreen Touch. It's a great all-in-round portable monitor, and that smart foldable case is genius and will be the reason why you would buy this versus some of the cheaper alternatives on the marketplace. Now, it is going to be hard for some of you to stomach the high price tag because of the lack of 4K, but if you take that out of the equation, it is the best on the market because it's not just a portable screen with some inputs. This is a true monitor in a portable form factor, if you get what I mean. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, make sure you like it and of course subscribe to my channel for more content like this in the future. So until the next time, see you again soon.